Dude, that was marvelous. My phone just decided to stop working on me. So I haven't posted a video in a very long time, and I do apologize. I know this is only my third video, and my life has been kind of chaotic. I'm in the process of a move right now, and I've been going through a lot of stress. I had a lot of BPD episodes, and I wasn't doing so well, and it seemed like it was just a better idea not to post any videos. So I do apologize, but I'm here now, and I'm actually going to do this writer tag that I found. Because I'm in the process of moving, I'm not like, all of my setup is just, well, what setup really? It's just not good. So I'm actually going to be posting this without editing it. So please don't judge me. This is just me in my natural form, which is not okay. I'm actually just whatever. So anyways, I found this writer tag that I'm going to be doing because it seemed like it was just something just to get me distracted from this move and the stress that I'm going through. And so here we go. Question one: what do you eat or drink while writing? I actually don't eat anything while writing. I don't know if that's something that most people do, but I don't really eat anything. I just pretty much drink coffee. If it's not coffee, it's tea, but it's almost always coffee. Coffee is my life. Yeah, that's just a general idea. Coffee is my life. Question two: what do you listen to while writing? I don't usually listen to anything with words. If I listen to anything with words, I tend to write the words, especially if I know the words. So I tend to listen to soundtracks, classical music. Mostly lately, it's been the Game of Thrones soundtrack. One, because I'm a complete nerd and I am just an absolute Game of Thrones fan. The soundtrack is absolutely beautiful. There's fast music, slow music that I could write for a that I could write for a fighting scene or a romantic scene. It really doesn't matter. It just seems to fit no matter where. And like I said, I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan. So yeah, that's usually what I write to. Number three: what's your biggest writing distraction? My biggest writing distraction is actually just life in general. Between like right now, it's the move. Before it was my emotional instability. I've been getting help. I've been going to therapy and everything, and that's working. But I actually haven't been writing for a little while. I try to write quotes and things for hopefully with stuff that's going to be in my books and everything. But actually sitting down and writing hasn't been a thing I've been doing because my life is just chaotic. So, yeah, my biggest writing distraction is just life in general. Number four: what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you while writing? There was this one time when I used to save all my books to this external hard drive. It seemed like the safest thing, and everybody said always back up your stuff. And it seemed like it was already a backup, so I didn't back up my hard drive, which was completely stupid, and I realize that now, especially because while I was writing, all of a sudden I get this warning, and I Google it because I didn't know what it meant, and I didn't like the Google results, so I just went ahead and tried opening it, assuming that Google was wrong somehow. And my computer no longer recognized my hard drive, which was fine. It's an old computer. So I went to a different computer and I decided to plug it in there. I thought maybe my USB slot had gone bad or something like that. So I went ahead and plugged my hard drive into another computer, and it gave me the same exact warning. And when it gave me that warning again for my third computer that I was going to try to write on, I realized it was actually my hard drive had actually went bad. And I pretty much like lost it because I don't ever write just one story at a time, which I think I've mentioned in another video. I actually write multiple stories at a time, and when I get bored, I just start another one. It's a bad habit I'm trying to break. So, yeah, I went without like 50 of my books that I had started, and some of them weren't very far, some of them were finished, some of them were about halfway, and I kind of liked where they were going. And I don't know, it just doesn't ever seem like I'll be able to get the same thing again, the same effect. So I was really devastated. I ended up downloading this program that restored all the files, and I was able to save them somewhere else. And so I really lucked out, and you would think I'd learned my lesson, but I don't think I have. I just found another place that I can save them that hopefully doesn't go bad. Now that I've said that, I will go and back up all my files. Anyways, question number five: what's the best thing that's ever happened to you while writing? I would have to say my breakthrough when I really felt like I found my voice, which I think one of the reasons that I haven't been writing now is because I feel like I've lost my voice again. But while writing a couple months ago, I just felt like this is it. This is what I really want to do. I find a lot of joy in it, and it's hard for me to find joy in things. I actually have felt joy while writing for a long time, and I usually get bored with things. It's a bad habit. I don't know if it's the BPD or if it's just that I'm just a messed up person. But so yeah, so it just one day it just clicked that this is what I want to do with my life. So I would have to say that was the best feeling. I actually felt like I would succeed for once. Number 6, who do you communicate with or not communicate with while writing? Hmm. I try my hardest to just desocialize myself when I'm writing because I get distracted really easy. I try to stay just off my phone in general because it's not just text messaging, which I constantly do anyway. I'm like constantly on my phone, but also Facebook and Pinterest. And I just get so very distracted. So, um, I just try not to talk to anybody. Like the whole world can just shut off now. It never works out. I always end up talking to anybody who texts me, and then I end up distracted or I stop writing. If I'm really deep in my writing, though, I'll put my phone on airplane mode and I won't let any, like, I really won't respond to anybody. So probably makes me a bad person. I don't care. Number 7, what's your secret to success or your biggest writing flaw? I'm sorry. My secret to success. I will tell you when I succeed. How about that? My biggest writing flaw is that I don't finish my books. That is honestly the thing that I am struggling with most. Even when I put myself on this strict, I'm only allowed to work on 3 books at a time, I still couldn't follow the rule. I still end up writing something else new, and I never finish my books. It's something that I'm really trying to work on. It just hasn't happened. What inspires you or makes you productive? It's a tough one. I would have to say, actually, my mental illness is what inspires me. And I'm not trying to be cliche or beautiful about it. It's just honestly, writing helps me express myself. It's really hard, especially when you tell someone you have BPD. A lot of people don't really know what that is. And when you say you have a personality disorder, people automatically seem to assume it's multiple personality disorder. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with multiple personality disorder. I'm just saying that's not what I have. And it's really hard to explain to people. And then it just seems like writing is a really good outlet for me. So my own problems and my own messed up life inspires me. Oh, God. What makes me productive, though? Lately, nothing. That's terrible. Um, what makes me productive? I don't know. I'll get back to you on that. How about that? Um, Question number 9. What is one thing you do or writers do that's annoying? I don't know. I think I'm an annoying person in general. So, but as a writer, what's annoying? I think what's annoying is that I can't ever explain my book. And I think a lot of writers struggle with this. And I think other people kind of find it annoying when you say, hey, what's your book about? And I have to give you like every detail of everything that's going on and why it's going on and how it's going on and what's going to happen instead of just saying, hey, my book is about, vampires and werewolves and there's a love story. It's either a completely generic synopsis of my book or basically just telling you what genre it fits in, or it's a detailed, so this boy falls in love with this girl and then this really crazy thing happens and monsters invade the earth and it's just, yeah, that would be annoying. I don't find it annoying when other people do it though, so I don't know, maybe it's just a me thing. And number 10, the last question, are you willing to share something you've written? I've actually shared a lot of things I've written on my Figment account, which I've actually thought about deactivating. I really don't know. Nobody really reads it. It's fine. But I don't mind sharing my stuff. So yeah, that's me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe. I post videos very sporadically. I'm sorry about my hiatus. You'll see this is only my 3rd video, and I've been doing this, I don't know, for like 2 months. And it took me that long to do 3 videos because that's awesome. Um, if you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. And so, yeah, that's all. Bye.